Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do this lovely glam look with the Karla Cosmetics Slumber Party Shadow Potion. I think that anyone who is interested in duochromes is really going to love this look. So I already did my face with this, so we're going to start here with this Huda brush. And we're just gonna put this powder, this e.l.f. silicone powder on my eyelids, and it kind of primes them and takes care of the oils and is just a really good base for eyeshadow. So we're gonna use this small shading brush. We're gonna get started. So we're gonna use this Makeup Forever Aqua Black. This is really just going to provide the base for the Karla Cosmetics Duochrome. And you don't necessarily need to use this with this product, as I've since found out, but at the time I didn't really know that. But sometimes you can, especially with duochromes, you can use a black base and it just creates for higher impact and intensifies the look a little bit. So I really wanted to use this. This is the first time that I used this product not as a liner, because I've been using the Karla Cosmetics only as a liner. I had never previously used it as an eyeshadow. So I thought this was gonna be the best way to do it. And it did work out, it worked out beautifully. So I'm getting that all over the lid. It doesn't have to be perfect. And it's helping me establish a shape a little bit. And that synthetic brush is really good with this product. You could also use any gel liner. You could even use, a pencil and buff that out. But I'm really getting in there and darkening that so that I have just a really perfect solid base. And you can take your time with this. This is not a fast look, in case you were at all wondering. And I'm getting there on the outer corner to get a nice little wing. And I'm buffing it in a little bit, but you don't have to be real precise with this. And now I am lining my waterline, my upper and lower waterline. I'm using the Inglot Duraline, which is my prized product, which I use with everything if you've watched my videos. And I'm gonna take that down. I always take it, especially on the bottom, I always take that black down from the waterline onto the lower lid a little bit. And now I'm doing the upper lash line. And I'm using just this small little Stila brush. You could even use an eyebrow brush, but probably a small one, because you wanna have control with this. You could also use a very tiny smudger. And you can see I'm really getting in there. And I like to dry off that waterline with my fingers before I go in and do this, just because it gets rid of any, excess moisture and makes the product stay on a little bit better. Okay, so this is the product, and I'm freezing this because I want you to look at the jar on the right. In my left hand, as you can see, it looks like there's no product in there. And I have hardly used this product. And when I got the product, this jar was full. So we're not gonna cry over spilled milk. However, you need to know going in that over time, this product does condense a little bit. It condenses, or somehow, I don't know if there are a lot of little air bubbles that just over time maybe pop, and the product just condenses on its own. But this is something I've noticed in all of my little shadow potions. So as you can see right there, you can see that it's full, and that's how it looks when you get it. But a little goes a long way, so we're just gonna go with that. So now we're working on our Sonia G. I believe this is the Worker 3 brush. And you can see how beautifully this goes on. I mean, this is a dream product. Despite the fact that it looks like there's nothing left in the jar just, a couple months after I've had it, this is a dream product. I don't think I've ever come across, certainly not a duochrome, but this, the shine factor, there's no creasing. Look how easily that glides on, the shift. I mean, this is incredible. It doesn't get any better than this. And this product is also so special because you can use it as an eyeliner, and you can see, because of the fluidity, you can see the liner. You can see how it works so well as a liner, or would work so well as a liner. And I'm putting it all over that black base, and it is absolutely so easy, and it dries down, but you're still able to blend it and work with it. And that just looks, I mean, that shift is incredible. It really is such a gorgeous product. Even on the lash line, yeah, so that just really is absolutely all you could ever want in a product. And this is a pricey product. This retails for about $29, but look at that shift. There's no creasing. I mean, it doesn't get any better than this, kids. It really doesn't. Okay, so now we're going in with the Huda palette with that purple shade. This is the Obsessions, the Gemstone Obsessions on the Refer 13. And you can see that I'm using this to kind of feather it out. Now I want to soften those borders, and I'm going to do it with this purple shadow, and it comes out absolutely spectacularly. I am also contending not only with the duochrome shadow, but I'm also contending with that black base underneath to blend, and it works beautifully. And I also have a very light hand, which probably takes me a little bit longer. I think if I had maybe a heavier hand, it probably wouldn't take as long to blend, but you do need a little patience to do a look like this. Patience in blending is always necessary. But look at that. I mean, that border, that intersection totally dissolves. And now you can see it kind of up close and personal. So you can really see right there, when you take that purple, it just feathers right in there. And so that's really a tribute to the Karla Cosmetics, because even though it dries down and it's so intense, you can still buff it. So there are a lot of pros with this product for sure. Yeah, that just, to me, that's magical. And I'm doing it on the lower lash line also. Yeah. Look at me, stop the madness. So you got to take your time, definitely work that product in. That brush might not have been the best to get on the lower lash line. It did the job, but look at right there. I mean, that's just incredible. That feathered out really nicely. Smokes that out and softens everything. And that's just exactly, that's just, yeah, I was in love. I was blown away by this. I didn't know what to do with myself. Still working that product, and it looks really good on the lower lash line. I'm very happy with that. I mean, look at that right there. That just, perfection. Perfection, Karla, perfection. Okay, so now we're gonna use this Rockin' Republic, this short shader for the highlight. I'm using that top shade, which is it's kind of got like a, so obviously it's a very light pink. It's got like a bit of a bluish, purple, pinkish, very gentle sparkle, which I think complemented this look really nicely. And you can appreciate it definitely when I put it on the inner corner also. So yeah, it just adds like a nice little sparkle. And now I'm going to go in with this synthetic blending brush, which is just for the inner corner. I'm using that exact same shade, and you can see how beautifully that shade interacts with that duochrome. Right there. I mean, you can see it's so pigmented. It just complemented the look so nicely, and I'm taking that a little bit on the mobile lid also. Take that underneath a little bit. Super pretty. On this particular day, I wasn't using the chrome line with the Inglot Duraline, but I have since been using that because Inglot just makes everything better, even though the MAC chrome line is really wonderful on its own. But just to give you an idea that, you know, you can use that Duraline with the chrome line. Is a wonderful, wonderful black liner. And just getting as close as I can to the lash line. And now we come to, for me, this is always the fun part because I feel like you get to see the look come together. So I'm going to use I have two different mascaras. I'm going to start out with the Voluminous. And then I'm going to go in with I believe I'm going to go in after this with the Stila Magnum, which is sort of my heavy duty mascara. There's me jamming. I was having so much fun with this look. Doesn't everybody jam when they do their makeup? And now we're gonna use, this is an oldie but goodie. For me, this is just a way to get a nude. I've been using these two colors, MAC Excess and, I think I'm jamming again. Yeah, we're really into it. So I'm going to use the MAC Excess with MAC Myth. This has been a combination that I've been using literally since birth. And it just helps to get a really nice nude. I used this combination for a long time, so it was kind of a staple for me. And now we're going to go in with MAC Stone, which I think is always a fantastic neutral. This is a wonderful lip liner. And then I'm actually softening that lip liner with a lighter lip liner. And that is the look. I mean, it does not, as far as duochromes, I think this is one of the most fun looks I think I had ever done. And I think the product, that Karla Cosmetics Shadow Potion, is fantastic. So I hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you are inspired and you post a look, please use the hashtag RGRPinspo and give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe for more videos. So thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you soon. Bye.